do there, chums. Right, so it's been a good old week since the expedition has actually been out. Now, a lot of people have been hitting me up and saying that they've got problems doing the actual missions. Sometimes they can't even launch the mission. You need to make sure that your Discovery servers are connected for it to actually launch. So maybe go into another save, go and check your Discovery server. If it isn't on, just toggle your internet setting on, off again inside your PlayStation settings or whichever device you're on. Go back in, see if your Discovery settings are back on. Go back to the main menu, and then hopefully you're going to be able to boot up your expedition and get in. So that's the first little mini workaround. If you can't actually launch the expedition, just toggle your internet setting on and off. You can do it where No Man's Sky is still open even. Yes, you just toggle it on and off real quickly, and it should re-ping the server and get you back in. Okay, righto, so here you go. I'm initializing in. Now I'm going to speed this footage up. Now, I managed to do the second playthrough in 3.5 hours, so I've actually shaved an hour off my time. Now, I thought going in after multiplayer and loads of people building bases here, it would have been really difficult in putting down a base computer. I didn't have a problem putting down a base computer. I put it down about I don't know, 200 yards away, or 200 U's away from my actual ship. So it wasn't even that far away from my ship. Didn't have a problem at all with putting down a base computer. But if you are having problems putting down a base computer, maybe turn off your multiplayer settings first of all and cross-save and then try again. But if not, if there's a base right near to where you want to build, just hit report. It would disappear. The base will disappear, and then you might be able to put down your own base. A lot of people have finished doing their bases and doing their sort of missions and stuff, so you can sort of gauge whether they have or haven't from what they've got at the base, or whether it's a throwaway base. But you can hit report, and then you can put down your own. Yeah, so that's one way around it, but I didn't have to do that. Also, you know, you've got the mission to go to the very top of a mountain. But if you can't put down a base down towards the actual level of the ground, put it on top of a mountain. Or if not, put it in water and then build on the land quite close to it. A lot of people aren't going to put bases up super high or in the water because it's inconvenient. So yeah, choose places where people won't put a base, and then you should be able to put down a base. Well, chums, so this time, to make my Herox, after I put down a base, got a power into the base by getting 150 power and wiring up my teleporter for the very first base. Nice and easy to do those stages. Also gives you like a few of the technical things that you need to get your ship to take off. But you should get your blueprint analyzer for free. Just stick it down inside of your base or wherever, and then use a salvage data to unlock yourself the large refiner. Once you've got the large refiner, you can make your ionized cobalt from cobalt you find in caves. Get your ammonia, throw that in there. Get yourself some silver from a silver deposit, chuck that in there, and it refines into Herox. Freaking awesome. Got a shed load of Herox super duper easy this time around, chums. So that was nice. So a lot of people have been hitting me up with the problem that they can't actually put down their mech because it says it's restricted to 5 to the planet. However, you don't really need to put down your mech on this planet, chums. No, you don't. So here you go. You can see I've got massive problems to put down any of the exo base, but I thought, sod it, I'll do that last. So yeah, after you've taken off and you've flown to all the rendezvous, all I done was then flew further into the galaxy and just picked a random system, jumped to a random planet. It was a lovely swamp planet actually, with little Yoda huts everywhere, and I just built my little my exomech there. Called in the exomech, done it there, and then you get the Geo Bay for like the Pilgrim and stuff, and I just raced around on the planet and managed to get that one as well. Why? I built another base there, and I had the mineral extractors going. So while I was driving around the planet and getting all the mileage inside my exocraft, yeah, the rest of the stuff was stacking inside of my mineral extractors. So it worked freaking swimmingly. Yeah, so this was super duper easy. I didn't really come across any real bugs that I couldn't actually find a workaround for super duper quickly. I'd say though, something that really got on my freaking goat was scanning the freaking minerals this time. Yeah, could I find that last pesky rock? Took me blinking ages to find that last pesky rock, people, but there we go. I've completed this twice now, and I've actually shaved an hour off my time, and this was with multiplayer, as it is, with bases everywhere, exocrafts all over the place. But what I would say, if you do put down an exocraft on this planet, like the Minotaur or whatever, you can just delete the base thing and just use the Minotaur to get around, and then other people can build. But I think it's actually limited to maybe 5 active players at a time or something, because once I did get the Minotaur mission pop to say you can now build a Minotaur. When I went to build it, it did go into a green state. There was a time during my play where I could have put down the Minotaur here, but I thought, I'm going to try and jump into another planet and see if it still works. It does still work on another planet, so there we are, just as a heads up. And if you've still got your base on this planet, you can always teleport back if you have problems, pop in the Minotaur badge or something, and try and find a base that's already got a Minotaur on. My mech turtle has got a Minotaur there, so if you do really want a Minotaur on this base, on this planet, the very first planet, the one with the fungal mold all over it, yeah, I put a card in the top right hand corner and at the end of this video to my mech turtle. It gives you the full location. You can just fly there after you can take off and get your mech that way. Anyhow, people, that's it for me. I've done my playthrough for a second time, and I must say I managed to get workarounds for every single one of the bugs that people are reporting inside of my comments and pretty much all over my channel at the moment, to be fair, because yeah, a lot of people are having big problems, and it is what it is. So when I say it is what it is, all I'm thinking is there's another, 5 weeks left of this? 5 more weeks! And Hello Games are pumping out patches and updates. There's another one in experimental right now on PC. So if you are having big problems, maybe just put it down for 2 weeks and come back to the expedition in the last, say, 2 weeks. It didn't take me long at all to do this. Here we go. Here's me completing it anyway. So there you go. The Industrialist was the last one I did, collecting everything from those refiners while I was driving around in my exocraft. Anyway, I'll let you watch the end bit of all the badges popping and me getting all my rewards, but I'll see you next time. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Oh, you're still here, are you? Well, so am I. Sneaky hello, hello, and hello again. Yeah, anyhow, so this is me pretty much finishing off, and I'm just going to give you a little thumbs up and a little pointy. So yes, if you've had any other problems, please put them in the comments. If there was something that I haven't covered off that you're having problems with, then again, I say that. There's some people that have told me, Captain Steve, my broken ship, it took off without me. How the fudge do you fix that? I don't know. So there's a lot of stuff that I haven't got the answers for yet, chums. And if you've got super problems like that one, hit up the Zendesk. The link is in my video description. It always is. So just check that out and throw it over to the Zendesk. So you can see here how long it actually took me to complete this. Yeah, there we are, chums. Goodbye. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.